Hello, everybody. Welcome to class. Welcome to Introductory Sociology or Introduction to Sociology, your online class here at Sinclair. I'm Matthew Irvin, Dr. Matthew Irvin, your course facilitator. Let's take a minute and look over how to get started here. Often when we begin an online course, you're kind of left to your own devices. So maybe you've had experience with an online course, maybe not. I'm here to help you work through this a bit. So the first thing you want to do, really, is to go Course Overview, Start Here. The table of contents will take you to the same place. What you have to do is this, okay? There's a syllabus. This will, you have to look through these links. I'm not going to review these links in great detail here, but please take a minute and scan these links here. Now, I'm viewing this course as you would. A Sinclair Community College student. What I'm going to also recommend is you go along, and it'll tell you when things are due. Okay, it gives you and we'll come back to this in a moment. But please take a minute, and it's absolutely imperative that you go through here and you look through all of these links. This is a checklist. Okay. Once you've done the checklist here, right? Okay. You're going to go down here and you're going to go through this. It'll tell you about online expectations, what's expected of you. And what I'm also going to be doing is making certain that I get access to your emails. So make sure you have the, review your course, your technology, your computer. A piece of advice as we move forward here. You can't do this on a cell phone. You can sometimes do it on some sort of a pad, like an iPad, or there are different Microsoft or Android versions of pads, Chromebooks, and so forth. But an iPhone typically won't, you can't do it. So I can't really help you with that. If you go, Dr. Irvin, I can't, I can't access this. That's a technical issue. We've checked everything pretty well. My people I work with here at Sinclair have checked these links and they all seem to work. Okay. So please, just take a moment and go over all this. Please read the writing workshop by Kathleen Gish, my colleague. She did a great job of writing this. It's a very brief. It's about 23 PowerPoints. It will tell you about plagiarism, about what an academic source is and is not. Here are some writing resources. How to cite the Purdue Online Writing Lab, which is a great the Sinclair Library, and so forth. And the American Sociological Association Citation Guide, which you're going to need to get going. And then, once you're done with reviewing all of these, you'll have a quiz. And for this quiz, and it ends on the 24th of May. Now, the 24th of May, right, is Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. So you have to complete this by Tuesday morning at 8 a.m., right? And notice that's May 24th, okay? The quiz, you can take it as many times as you want. All this is really, this one quiz, is to ensure that you know what the expectations of you are for the course. That's all it is. All right. So, having done that, let's move down here and look at what's next, okay? And I would just go over to this left-hand column and move down the column. Now, here is what you have access to in terms of a textbook. You will need to access this textbook one way or the other, okay? There are two ways you could go about this textbook, okay? This is a live link to view the textbook online. It costs you nothing. It is embedded in the course. Let's have a click on this. So, basically what you want to do, okay, you can download it as a PDF. You can order a print copy, and there's two more options. You can download it for Kindle. Okay, I'm going to try the downloading it for Kindle just to give it a run, and then buy now with one click. So I've done that. I have Amazon Prime, and okay, and so I'm downloading it. You might not. That's okay. Thanks. That's great. Okay, so I've downloaded this copy of the textbook on the Amazon Prime, right? Okay, great. Yeah, they've confirmed the order. So that's your textbook. Okay, it's pretty straightforward here. Okay. Some people like to hold the textbook in their hand. You have two options for that. You can either order a hardbound version. They've ranged in cost. You can get a used one for $4, or you can get a new one for like $24. Given the cost of textbooks in 2022, this is an extreme bargain. Okay. So you go down here. Here's a help discussion here, and I'm gonna go down here and see if anybody has, okay, my classmates' discussion threads, okay? So, Mr. Davis, I'll be responding to you directly, okay? As soon as I get out of here, okay? What you're going to have to, what you're going to do is to get down here, and then let's look at the final project information, okay, very quickly, Final project, you'll write probably a 2 to 3 page double-spaced research paper, and then you'll make a video presentation of it. So begin with the end in mind. This is a presentation in 2 parts. What I'm going to ask you to do is to review this on your own. Okay? So go down here and take a look here. Right? Now, let's go down now. It says, okay, let's go down here now to, that's not, where's week 1? Okay. I'm looking for week 1. It seems like week 1 is missing here. Okay. So, I'll need to go back down and do something with this. But to get to discussions, okay, oh my goodness. Let me go back here and see what we can do in terms of viewing week 1. Hold on a minute. Thanks to your classmate Emerson for, his question in the help column. Now you should be able, I'm again viewing this as a Sinclair Community College student, and you should now be able to view week 1. I'm sure this is probably a big challenge, okay, if you couldn't view it. My apologies. I had to get rid of a feature of the course that was blocking you from having the view that you need. So now that we've done this, okay, let's take a look at week 1. Okay, so now you should be able to see it. In week 1, okay, you have introduction and objectives. So for every module, right, you're going to go through here. It's not going to have a how to be successful in the course, but it will have the following components: an introduction, okay, a review of how to be successful, okay, a review of the materials for that particular unit. In this case, we'll go over those in a moment. Okay. Learning activities. There's some great videos. There's a video of sociologists talking about what we do as sociologists, with what we do doing sociology, if you will. And then let's go down and look at our first 2 assignments. Okay. So there are 2 assignments that we need to have done. You need to have them done by Tuesday morning, 8 a.m., coming up. It will be a week from today by 8 a.m. Okay? And so the first one is this discussion, which you should now be able to view. Okay? Well, let's go to have a look at this. So you can view this discussion now, and I'll be responding in the discussion. Okay? A little bit. There's that. And then the second thing that you need to be aware of, please take the departmental pre-assessment. Now, I want to be very clear about something. Since this drives, everyone seems to be driven and very, very concerned about grades. And I don't blame you. I mean, this is a pre-test. You are not necessarily going to do well on it at all. Do not be upset or overwhelmed or think that you're failing or anything if you do not get a good score on this test here. Everyone who takes this will get 5 points. Regardless, you get 5 points for completing it, not for getting the answers right. Now, this is only for this test. Okay? So please keep that in mind. So that's a part one of our first week together. Part two, sociological perspectives and theory. And you're going to have to read, again. And we got a lot of work to do the first week here. What are we going to do? You're going to read through all of these, and then you have another. You have another couple of tasks to do. There's a second discussion that you have to do by the 24th. So, and that's to look at a news story and read through all of these links, read through the material. Again, let's look at the material, okay? So read chapter 1 in the text, okay? What is sociology? And read all of these links, okay? Watch the videos. Here's some, okay. Here's a couple of short video lectures, okay? Please, when you watch these video lectures that are embedded in the course, beware that the subtitles aren't very good. So, try to ignore those. Okay? Watch these videos and then complete the second discussion. So we've got 2 discussions to do, a pre-test to do, and then a quiz. Now on this quiz will be substantial. In other words, you will get a grade that will matter, that will be weighed on this. It's 10 questions, okay? So you will need to make sure and read the material. Now, what you have quizzes and tests. What am I going to do? I will give you an extended time. I'm getting ready to move through here and give you an extended time to do these quizzes and tests. You will have they're open source. In other words, if you want to use your textbook, feel free. Okay? So there's a lot for us to do, during this first week. Okay? A lot to do. I should also please note that your attendance in this class is predicated on you going online and doing the assignments, since it's not a physical class. I'm required to provide attendance information to Sinclair Community College to ensure that, for example, people get their scholarship money, okay? And so you need to show up in this class. And please complete the work to the best of your ability. Don't ignore the work. If this work can, particularly in an online class, I don't know what your experience has been, but online classes are more work, not less, than a regular class where we'd sit and meet. I can't really give extensions. People are always, I've been kind of overwhelmed by people asking for extensions on assignments, Just please complete the assignment. If for some reason you're late, I'll take, I have, a good deal of latitude, but please don't ask me to extend the assignments. Don't wait, in other words, and pile up a lot of work and expect to be able to do it. I will be grading these within the week. In other words, everything's due on the 24th. Then a week from the 24th is going to be the 31st. I'm going to be, if it's due that week and it's due by the 24th, I'll be grading it, and I'll be giving you, I'll be assigning a 0 if you don't complete the work on time. Okay. It's going to make it easier for you to focus, and then we can have a discussion if you're running into some time issues, and I will work with you, but please do not do the work or just kind of think that it's going to be easy. There's nobody really reminding you about this. So, I'll try to remind you, but just keep that in mind, that you're really, this is self-directed. This is about you. Okay. So again, for this first week, you have to review all that material. Make sure that you take that quiz, because that tends to unlock everything else, right? You've got that ungraded quiz at the start here. You've got 2 discussions. You've got a pre-course assessment to take, and then you've got a substantial quiz, due down here. So look at all the material for week 1. Just previewing week 2 a little bit. We get in here. Week 2 is just we relax the kind of assault. Because it's a 12-week course, we're able to focus just on one topic, and that's an important topic. That will be research methods. In subsequent discussions I will go over, how to construct a paper. We'll have sessions. I'll try to do an overview of some of the material and so forth. But again, welcome to Sociology, and I hope you have a good experience. Take care and enjoy this beautiful late spring weather.